Welcome to LandMagic, simple agriculture software. On your screen you will see the various products available within the LandMagic brand of software applications. These can be used independently or they can be used in combination to provide an integrated software solution for your business. Today's video is going to focus in on GeoMaps, an application developed with Microsoft Bing Maps integrated in with the LandMagic suite. So if I hover over the icon at the top for GeoMaps, you'll see the applications available are the Geospatial Viewer, an icon manager to allow you to manage icons of specific things that you'd like to see on the map, a style manager, the ability to manage user maps, and to be able to bring in third-party data such as ArcView maps and so forth, and soil maps to provide a central repository for all of your mapping applications, including printing a map book by location or in totality. So if I click on Geospatial Viewer, what that does is bring me up an integrated view of our land, and it knows the specific applications in areas. And notice the fields. So if we click on the Blue Jay Grove, it's going to highlight those particular applications. Okay, and notice that each one of those blocks, as I hover over these, you notice the palette that comes up. Well, the palette that comes up is integrated to the database. So if I double click on that, it automatically pops up linked to the LandMagic LandMaster database. And here I see the configuration of this grove, the spacing itself, and the owners, the generations. I can see everything, including a complete logbook of everything that I've done on that particular block and commodity. So it's a powerful application that allows you to take a look at, and you can display the barns, the fields, the blocks themselves, and you can display those different things to show different activities that are taking place on this land. In addition to that, our Geo Utilities function allows you to draw specific blocks. So if you have imagery with GPS locations, we can import those and automatically set them up on the land, or you have the ability to actually draw the blocks and your land configuration straight from the map itself. So it gives you some additional capabilities and you can remove, and here's a lot of drawing controls and so forth that allow you to do that. Let's go look for a second. You have multiple layers. You can have food safety layers, geo-reference layers, and let's just load a greening application as an example. This is a greening thing that we're scouting in here as it relates to this particular block. We're actually tracking our neighbor's grove in this case. But let's go look at a soil map for a second. And I'm going to bring up that happens to be in another location down in the LaBelle area. And we're going to now look at that particular area. I can zoom in or zoom out, and notice the speed is fairly good, especially for large imagery like this. Now if I wanted to display, let's say, a laser height and biomass application, what that would allow me to do is overlay that. So in this case, this is an example here of, this is real live customer data that we've gotten permission to use, and it's a tractor that's going through the grove with two laser beams on either side, and it's looking at the density and the biomass of that tree based on the tree size. So if you looked in here and I wanted to look at the legend, it would pop up this legend here and show me what that is. So that's the biomass in these different colors, and I could zero in on. This helps them to prepare an estimate, a more accurate estimate, and saves them a lot of money and time as it relates to sending a lot of people out to do samples. So it's just one example of how you can use LandMagic GeoMaps to help manage your business more effectively. So GeoMaps allows you to also manage the business straight from the map here. So you notice if I wanted to go out and I wanted to create a work order, let's say, I could go straight from the map and I could go straight to a specific work order, and I could add a work order right here on the fly. So, and our map book allows us to generate a map on a specific location. So let's say I want to take the Blue Jay Grove in this case, and I'm going to do a map with legend, and that will go out there and automatically generate me a map book that I can print out and take with me in the car. And it's going to have the legend on it, and it's actually going to have the image. And if it'll come up here in a second, we'll get a chance to see how that looks. It takes a little bit of second because of the imagery and so forth, and it's got to map out all of the specific groves on that map. And if you see it here, it also can be sent out to a PDF. It can be exported out to Word or Excel and so forth, and it usually takes a little, not near that long, but it in this case it did. And here's our map here that we could take out. So that's an overview of GeoMaps, and I didn't take you into the icon manager and so forth, but those things can display things. So it is integrated with the other applications if you have those. So we appreciate your time, and if you need any additional information, please visit our website www.landmagic.com, or you can contact our sales representatives